Welcome back, folks, to another unboxing from TechNinja of the Google Home Mini. This is Google's newest iteration of their small but mighty Google Home speaker with Google Assistant built in. So, here we go. With this iteration of the Google Home Mini, Google has decided to go with a small form factor that will be more convenient to place and take up a lot less room, or so they say. This one does have the abilities, as you see on the side, to control the Wemo, the Philips Hue, and various other things. So that's always nice. It does not have any physical buttons or anything like that. And as you can tell, the pull tab still sucks. So let me get this thing open and we will continue. There, now that we got that torn apart, we can go ahead and get it opened. And the first thing you see is the Google Home Mini in all of its glory on top of the tray. And the first thing you'll see is the micro USB for plugging it into the wall. Not charging it, just plugging it into the wall to get power. And a mute switch on the side to mute the microphone, so that way it doesn't go off if you don't want it to, which would kind of defeat the entire purpose. So a nice firm feeling to it, so it's not likely that that's going to break or pop off or wear out anytime soon. Now if we go back in, get underneath this tray, if I can get my finger in there, they made it a little bit stiff, so it's kind of hard to pull it out. Now, and go figure, there's the getting started guide, so let's just dump this out, and there goes the power cord as well. This power cord doesn't have any detachable parts, and who cares about paperwork, because all it says is be safe and other crap like that. Now with this non-detachable power supply, it shows that it is a 11.38 watt hour, and it looks like it was in Spanish, but oh well. It is only two prongs, so you can plug this in either direction on the wall outlet. Now, since this is a wall-powered device, I don't have any available outlets at the moment to plug it into, so I'm going to go ahead and get my external battery pack and plug it into that.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Now during this setup, I'm going to go ahead and use my iPhone 6 to set it up and get the Mini slightly configured so you can at least see what it's like to set something up. This will not be a setup review. This is going to be an unboxing or continued unboxing towards the setup of this device. Now you do have to go into the respected store of the device, either the Google Play Store or the App Store for Apple, and download the Google Home application in order to further get a hold of and configure this device. And I'm going to greatly speed this up because it took a really long time for me to download this over the Wi-Fi that I was on. Now that the app is downloaded, I will go ahead and open it and start the configuration process. So while it's loading, I'm going to go ahead and blank out some of this data while I do the setup process. So, moving on, it's going to take a moment to look for the device, and then once it has found the device, it should show up on your device and allow you to start connecting to and utilizing it. As you see here, it did find it. I'm going to go ahead and click next and let it connect and start to do any kind of updating that it needs to do and go from there. The noise you just heard is the confirmation that it is working and ready to listen to you. Now, as you see here, you can definitely tell that there is a lot of different options as to where these devices can be placed, and the funny one that I'm seeing right here is the factor that they allow you to have one for the shed. So, kind of weird, but oh well. Now, once you've got all that done, you go ahead and select your wireless. You'll end up typing in your password, which I'm going to skip past those a little bit, and then you're going to want to keep the use this Wi-Fi network for future devices checked. That way you don't have to keep on selecting it every single time you set up a new Google Home Mini if you buy more. Now, during these setup phases, I greatly sped up the Wi-Fi connectivity and setting it up for where it's located and all that other stuff, but it does show you the different things that you can go through for like Pandora, Spotify, Google Music, stuff like that, that you can tell it to cast from, and you can also tell it to play movies, although that will require a Chromecast in order to play movies to your TV. Now, for this part, I did speed it up a great deal because this was an update that occurred on this slow network that I was using, so I had to speed it up a great deal in order to get past it.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant. I'm here to help. To learn a few things you can do, continue in the Google Home app.
Now, in the Google Home app, it does show you a lot of what you can do and so very much more. It gives you the ability to have news and all kinds of other things broadcasted to you when you ask for it, and it also gives you the ability to pair multiple speakers together so you can say things like, hey Google, play music on whatever you set your group up to, and it will play music to everything.
Hey Google, what's the current temperature outside?
The current temperature in the Casas Adobes is 72.
And that is the quick unboxing and showing off the Google Home Mini. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the unboxing. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you all in a future episode.